Here is the Sling Control 4 quad rails install video. In your kit, you're going to receive the main 1913 hook piece. You're going to receive the 1913 retract device, cord lock, all the necessary hardware, shot cord, and then you're going to get 2 of these 1913 guide clips. You're also going to need scissors to cut the cord. I've already installed the plastic components just to speed this up. Couple notes about install on the plastic components. You're going to want to get them lined up on the rail so the screws are in line. The retract device, you're going to have the nut side also on the same side as the hook on your Sling Control retract. This is going to be the side that the sling straps up on. To install the plastic components, you're going to want to use the wrench in this orientation. Get it snug and then go another 1/8 of a turn for both of the 440 screws on those. Installing the shot cord is easy. Take your free end, you're going to run it through the retract device, and then you're going to install the shot cord on one end. I would melt the end of the cord on this one. Don't go crazy, just enough to clean up the fraying on the end of the cord. You don't want a huge glob of plastic. Tighten on your set screw. It should end up about flush with the top of the cord lock. You're going to feel increased pressure. You may reach that point before it's flush, so if this is just a little bit protruding, that's fine. Go ahead, pull your free end all the way through so that the cord lock is tight against the retract device. You're going to run the cord up over through this pick rail section, through the groove in the pick rail next to the Sling Control, under the hook, back through the groove, back down another groove, and then on the bottom, you're going to run the cord back through the open hole. Go ahead, pull that through. You don't want it super tight. You just want to pull the slack out of the system so that this isn't loose and guides around nicely. So at this point, I would go ahead, you're going to want to cut this about a 1/2 inch away. So what you can do, it's actually easier to not run that through there if I wasn't a complete idiot. All right, I'm going to cut this out, maybe not. So to set your cord length, you're going to run it right next to the bottom of the cord retract device, and then mark a spot about a 1/2 inch from the hole on this side. I just marked that with my thumbnail. You can come around, you can easily pull the cord off so it's released from under that hook. Come in, trim your cord in that spot, and now you're going to run your free end through the bottom of the retract device. Go ahead, install your cord. Don't melt this one yet. You might need to make another adjustment. Go ahead, tighten it down in the same fashion. Now you're going to pull your free end tight so that the cord lock is tight against the retract device, and then you're just going to go up over, back over the hook, and then the bottom of the hook is going to retain your cord. So at this point, you can see that this cord passes through these 2 pick rail grooves. Some of these rails can be pretty gnarly, and so I've included a couple wire guides, and you're going to put those in the pick rail grooves where the cord's going to travel. This will allow the cord to move much more smoothly. These may or may not be loose, but once the cord is strapped up back around it, the cord's going to pull tight against these and they're not going to rattle or anything. At this point, check your installation. Cord lock should sit flush against the retract device. You should be able to pull the cord. It'll have tension, and the farther you pull it, the more tension will increase. But this is how it should look when you're done. Check fit at this point with your sling. Without a sling, this is going to be very hard to remove. It takes quite a bit of pressure. So check with your sling. See if you can release, and when you do release, that the cord lock ends up flush with the Retract device. If you've done all that and everything looks good, you're ready to rock.